One winter morning, a little ant set out for her daily work. She had already walked a long way, searching for food, when a single snowflake drifted down from the sky and fell right beside her. In an instant, the cold snow and ice tightened around her foot and trapped her tiny little leg. The ant panicked. She pulled and pulled, but her foot wouldn't come loose. She trembled, afraid that she might die there, of hunger, of cold, and of being unable to move. Desperate, the little ant lifted her eyes toward the bright light above and pleaded, "Sun, you are so strong. Melt the snow and set my little foot free." But the sun, indifferent, answered, "Stronger than I am is the wall that blocks me." So the poor little ant turned her head and saw the wall standing there, tall and unmoving, throwing its shadow across the snow. She cried out, "Wall, you are so strong! You block the sun, and the sun melts the snow. Please set my little foot free." And the wall quickly replied, "Stronger than I am is the mouse that gnaws me." The ant was nearly out of breath, but she didn't give up. She called as loudly as she could, "Mouse, you are so strong! You gnaw the wall that blocks the sun, that melt the snow. Please set my little foot free." And the mouse spoke very fast, "Stronger than I am is the cat that eats me." So the little ant, shaking from the cold, called to the cat, "Cat, you are so strong! You eat the mouse that gnaws the wall that blocks the sun, that melts the snow. Please set my little foot free." The cat answered without delay, "Stronger than I am is the dog that chases me." The ant was exhausted, but she kept pleading because she had no other choice. She called to the dog, "Dog, you are so strong. You chase the cat that eats the mouse, that gnaws the wall, that blocks the sun, that melts the snow. Please set my little foot free." And the dog replied, "Stronger than I am is the man who hits me." Poor little ant, almost without strength now, she called to the man with a weak but brave voice, "Man, you are so strong. You hit the dog that chases the cat, that eats the mouse, that gnaws the wall, that blocks the sun, that melts the snow. Please set my little foot free." The man looked down at the ant and answered, "Stronger than I am is God, who can do all things." Then the ant looked up toward the sky. Her foot was still trapped, her body was cold, and her time was running out. With all the faith she could gather, she prayed, "God, you are so strong, you can do everything. Please set my little foot free." And God, who hears every prayer, asked spring to arrive in her triumphant golden chariot, filling the fields with flowers and the paths with light. And seeing that the little ant was almost dying, God lifted her gently and carried her to a place where there is no winter and no summer, and where the flowers remain forever.